prove that you don't have to bludgeon the ball everywhere to be good in T20 cricket. Finds a fielder. How's he looking to set up here? I know you said just give himself a bit of time, but up against a left arm bowling across him.
Yeah, look, as he's just bowled there, he's getting his front foot across, expecting the ball to come back a little bit more, and then there usually when Martin Gapdal is in form, he's hitting that straight through mid-off or over mid-off at his best. That's when he's at his best, and there just mistimed it and skewed at the back point.
Pulled in the gap. He'll pick up 4.
I'll tell you what, it's a fast outfield at Hagley Oval. Decent sized boundaries. Square of the wicket 85 on one side 70, and 78 down the ground. Just a bit of a cross seam delivery from Daniel Sams, and Kane Williamson found the gap. That's the key. No point hitting a good shot, hitting it to the man. That found the gap. Raced away. Very fast outfield.
Gets it through again. And they'll come back for a couple at the end of the over then. So Sam's with the early breakthrough. 6 for 1.
Yeah, good start for the Australians. Getting rid of Guptill, who's got experience. He's been out of form, but they've got Kane Williamson early against a new ball, which is what they would have wanted.
Don't know what's going on here.
No, a bit of confusion. Oh, here we go. Bit of leg spin.
Must think there's a bit of a flaw in his game with spin, maybe. I like this. I like it a lot.
Yeah, they've obviously done their homework against Tim Seifert. It's a genuine matchup, obviously. Slow bowling, maybe a right arm spinner. This is his weakness. I haven't seen enough of him to know, but...
Well, he's got a strike rate of 146 against spin, Tim Seifert. Slotted in the middle order when he first came into the side, but then popped up top with Colin Munro not featuring. So Adam Zampa not afraid of bowling in the power play. Generally see him bowling out of it, but here we go, the leg spinner with just 2 fielders outside the inner circle. And he gets away with that one.
I do like this thinking, because you're taking an early wicket, and then you're putting Seifert under pressure here to take on one of the world's best 2020 spin bowlers in Adam Zampa. So I like this if it wasn't already planned, especially.
Boy. Straight up here, mate. Through the gate, boy. Down, Zorby. Oh.
We get the sense generally, looking from the outside, as they have a little bear hug.
Well, it's a rugby tackle. We are in New Zealand. That's okay. Play on.
Let's take another look at this then.
Look like the wrong and 2 from Adam Zampa. Whoop, bit awkward. We've seen him in some mishaps off his own bowling, get hit in the snout and those sorts of things. So he's got to be careful, Adam Zampa.
Yeah, yours.
Yeah, I was just going to say, from the outside, it looks like Aaron Finch is a very instinctive sort of captain.
Yeah, definitely.
How much planning goes into a T20 game?
Yeah, quite a lot. We've got 8 bowling options. We've obviously two spinners plus Maxi, who can bowl spin as well, who we've seen bowl in power plays before. He's got options. I really like this tactic here. Ash Agar is predominantly bowled in the power play beforehand, but obviously giving Zamps the opportunity here today.
Quite a lot of sixes. Tim Seifert in his international T20 career. 30 games, 37 sixes he's hit. So he's a stand and deliver type player.
Going down. He's done a lot of work with Brendan McCullum, who got him over to play for the Trimbogo Knight Riders in the CPL and then over at KKR. And that's really helped his game, just kind of opened him up even more.
What did Baz say? Just hit 6s and 4s?
Probably.
That's all you need to worry about.
And dance down the wicket.
And that's what he does.
If you're getting stuck.
Just see the ball, hit the ball.
Exactly. Nothing too in-depth, just simple plans.
Nice. Chop out.
So a quiet over for Zampa first up, 10 for 1. Decent start for the Aussies.
It is. There was a bit of a mixed bag there from Adam Zampa. Couple short, couple of full, but great start. Obviously, Martin Guptill out, and now he's going to apply a bit of pressure here now to New Zealand to try and come at us hard. So we'll see what happens in this next set of power play.
It's good to have you with us, Davey, and get all that intel from you as well on the Aussie side, and so many players that you played against as well around the world. Williamson, one of them. New Zealand lineup. Devon Conway to come in next. Glenn Phillips. No Ross Taylor. A lot of people look at that and go, why not? But he was left out of the side after the West Indies series, and the reasoning behind it was that he just wasn't scoring quick enough, and in the field as well, not as agile as he used to be. Jai Richardson then.
Yeah.
29 wickets in the Big Bash. Had a brilliant start to the tournament, then just kind of dropped off a little bit.
He lost a bit of confidence, and he was going for a lot of runs late in the competition, and you could see him get a little bit frustrated. I read an article in the paper where he said he was putting too much pressure on himself, and so I think he's just got to try and relax a bit, let his natural sort of ability and instincts take over. But yeah, he's very talented. He's a wicket taker. That's the thing. You need to take wickets in T20 cricket. He can swing the ball both ways with the new ball at pace.
Bowls him! Second ball of the game, Joe Richardson.
If he was out of form, he's back in form.
What a delivery that was. That's exceptional. I think that's tailed in a little bit late there. As we have a look at that replay.
Oh, that's a beautiful Yorker. Yeah, he just in that blind spot for the batsman. Was right on the popping crease. I don't think Seifert was probably looking for a Yorker at this stage of the innings in the third over. He's probably looking for it to hit the pitch and swing, but beautiful delivery from Jai Richardson. So he's got his confidence back. That's a great start for him. And the Kiwis lose their form player, Tim Seifert, gone for 1, 2 for 11.
Yeah, nothing like an early wicket. Get you into the game and into the series. So New Zealand 2 for 11 into the third over. Not a great start at all. Devon Conway then out in the middle to join the captain. Just 6 games that he's played. Second highest runs in the recent New Zealand domestic competition. Average of 136 in that, with 550s.
Yeah, born in Johannesburg. And only just qualified for New Zealand in August last year, so he's only just into the Kiwi colours. Got the shirt not tucked in. That's the modern thing, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. No way. I don't care if it's 2020 cricket or what. You can't do that.
So if you were in the team, you'd be telling him to tuck it in.
Each their own, but I just don't like it.
There's that Yorker again from Jai Richardson. Perfect Yorker. If you're talking about a perfect Yorker, right on the popping crease, hitting the off-stump line. That blind spot for the batsman. What a start.
Lovely placement. Won't go all the way. Just opened the wrists, opened the face of the bat ever so slightly.
looks like he's trying to push it across the left-hander there. Try and set him up maybe for the one that comes back.
It's always tough for a batsman if a fast bowler can swing it both ways. You know, you can get used to one-way swing, but when you've got both variations, it's difficult for the batsman. Looks a good pitch so far. Looks like it's coming on quite nicely. Played much cricket at Hagley Oval Day?
Played one test match. I think Baz McCallum came out and
when he got 100
took us to pieces.
50 off no balls?
Yeah, he did.
Off about 50 balls?
Yeah, he did. It was incredible. It was unbelievable hitting at its best in Test cricket. We had almost backstops. We had all the guys on the fence, and he's still clearing the fences. It was one of the best innings I've ever seen.
It's been a good week for Jai Richardson. He's picked up 2.48 million Australian dollars in the IPL. He's now picked up a wicket in his first over of this game, 2 for 15. Talk us through them.
Yeah, here's the first wicket. Martin Guptill out of form, got a wide half volley, and he sort of speared it out to backward point, and then that's a cracking delivery from Jai Richardson.
It looked like a beating for pace there, and as you said before, you're not really expecting that early on in your innings, and it was comprehensively bowled there.
So Hagley Oval, is it in the middle of a big park?
Yeah.
It looks very pretty, obviously, lots of green trees and greenery.
Yeah, generally, you walk across the other park to get to the hotel. It's not too far of a walk, but it's a beautiful precinct. Absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, in my day, we used to play at the old ground at Christchurch where they played rugby union. I'll get the name of it in a minute. Lancaster Park.
Yeah, it was really sad to see it after the effects of the
Yeah, it got badly hit, didn't it, Lancaster
really
Park?
badly, yeah. Went there but just before and just after, and yeah, it was unrecognisable. Took a while to get going again.
I think 2011 was the last game at Lancaster Park. Cricket anyway.
Right there.
And mixing and matching the bowlers early, Aaron Finch, a lot of changing and rotating from ends and the one-over spells. It's got to be difficult for bowlers when you're doing that, but I guess they're used to it these days, Dave.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, I think, in the power play. Obviously, they've assessed that there's no swing, so Sam's bowled 2 cutters there. You can see the field, third man's up, and I think deep point could be out. And he'll just look to keep bowling that low, sort of leg stump line going across. You got to make the batsman hit the ball, force the pace, and I think it's 85 metres to that side, to the offside. That's where Kane Williams is batting. So it's going to be difficult to get hit for a boundary there unless you pierce the gap, and it's a half volley. So making him come at you, which is a great thing.
Tight, very tight for a wide, that one. Good surprise delivery though from Daniel Sams.
Wide for me.
Yeah, could have went either way, couldn't it?
Yeah, he gets away with it though. 4 dot balls. Just out of reach. In fact, I think he's placed it well. Kane Williamson. Pressure was building, and he picks off a boundary towards the end of the over.
Yeah, tries to catch it from the fieldsman, and the bowler was in the air for a fair while at catching height, but just beat that man at short mid wicket. He was a little bit worried there for a second, Kane Williamson.
He was indeed. He was just waiting for that length there. Just dropped the diffraction too short, held the wicket. Hit the gap nicely.
It's got something on it. Yes, he has. Daniel Sams with another. A good comeback, and what an over it's been. Just the boundary, but a wicket in 4 dots, and New Zealand in all sorts of trouble. 3 for 19.
It's the power play. Wickets, wickets, wickets. Just short of a length again. Tried to play a similar shot to the one he just previously hit to the boundary, and he's got an under edge on that. What a start here by Australia. It's got the captain, Kane Williamson, out as well.
Yeah, it's a great start. Just cramped him up, didn't it, Kane Williamson? Didn't have enough room to swing the arms. He looked in pretty good touch.